Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد. So continuing with Surah Al-Falaq, we left off in the second ayat, and I will continue today with the third ayat, inshallah. Min sharri ma khalaq, from the evil of that which he has created, contre le mal de ce qu'il a créé, उसके शर से जो उसने पैदा किया. The first word in Arabic of this ayat is min. The translation is from in English, en français contre, Urdu में se. And then the next word in Arabic is sharri. Sharri in English is evil. En français, sharri est mal. Urdu में bari ya shar. And the next is ma. Ma in English is that. En français que. Urdu में jo. And then khalaq is he has created. En français, il a créé. Urdu में उसने पैदा किया. ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب. And from the evil of the night when it overspreads, et contre le mal de la nuit lorsqu'elle s'attend. Or अंधेरा करने वाले के शर से जब वो छा चुका हो. The first word in Arabic is wa. This is translated as and, en français et, and Urdu में or. And the next word is min. Min is in English from, en français contre, Urdu में se, and shar again, we just covered that. Sharri or shar is which we have already covered in the previous ayat. Ghasiqin. Ghasiqin is of night, of the night. En français, de la nuit. Urdu में रात की, अंधेरे के. And then the next word is idha. Idha is translated as when, en français lorsque, and Urdu में jab. Then waqab, it overspreads in English. En français, elle s'attend, and Urdu में wo cha chuka ho. Here in the commentary, there's a note about the important words. Ghasiqin, which is darkness, is derived from ghasiqun, which means it became dark or intensely dark. Al-Ghasiqin means the night, darkness, the Pleiades when it sets, the moon when it is eclipsed, the sun when it sets, the day when it enters upon the night. The verse may refer to the evils of the time when the light of truth becomes extinguished or put out or covered, and the darkness of sin and inequity spreads over the entire face of the earth, when the sin and immorality has been spread all around the earth. Or it may refer to the evil, or it may refer to the evils of the time when one is overwhelmed by distress and privation, when it is darkness all around him, and the last ray of hope disappears. And then Hazrat Muslim Maud commenting said that we can see also the last verse of this surah. This you can see why the Holy Prophet ﷺ would recite this surah very often before going to bed. وَمِن شَرِّ النَّفَّاثَاتِ فِي الْعُقَدِ, and from the evil of those who blow into knots to undo them. Et contre le mal de ceux qui soufflent sur le nœud pour les défaire. Or Girome Pokne walon ke shar se. So again, we have basically wa and then min and shar. We've already covered those. They're again repeated in this surah or this ayat. And then the next new word is an-nafathati. This is translated as those who blow. En français, ceux qui soufflent. Urdu में वो जो भूखते हैं. And then the next Arabic word is fi. This is into. En français, sur. Urdu में mais. And then the last Arabic word, al-uqad. This is knots. En français, noed, and Urdu में गिरें. Hazrat Muslim Maud Razila Ta'ala Anhu has commented on this ayat, and he said that nafathat, who blow, is derived from nafathan, that which means he spat. Nafathat means those groups that spit or emit such poison, those who whisper evil suggestions. The reference in the verse is to those whisperers of evil suggestions who cause solemn contracts and friendships to break down, and who inspire people with a spirit of defiance and established authority, or with violating the oath of fealty, and thus seek to create discord and dissension in the Muslim community, and to encourage fisaporious tendencies among them. That is, they encourage these evil, inclined towards this type of evil. Those people try to create division among the Muslim community. And then Hazur says that check for more detailed note on the next verse. وَمِن شَرِّ حَاسِدٍ إِذَا حَسَدَ, and from the evil of the envier when he envies. Et contre le mal de envieux lorsqu'il envie. Or hasid ke shar se jab wo hasad kare. So again, the first three words in this ayat are wa and then min and shar or shari. These have already been covered. And the next word is hasidin. This in English is of envier, and en français envieux. Urdu में वो जो भुगते हैं. And then the next word, idha, which it's translated in English as when, en français lorsque, and Urdu में mais. And then we have hasad or hasada. This is translated as he envies. En français, la traduction de hasada est il envie. Urdu में mais, sorry, Urdu में गिरें. So in the commentary of this final ayat, Hazrat Muslim Maud Rizila Tala Anho says that the surah deals with the material side of man's life, as does the next surah with its spiritual side. Man is confronted with various kinds of dangers and difficulties in life when he is engaged in an undertaking of a serious import, that is, in a task, a very serious task, particularly when he takes upon himself to spread the light of truth. Forces of darkness surround him on all sides, and when he proceeds further, men of evil designs bar his way and create all sorts of impediments and difficulties. So they create all sorts of stumbling blocks and difficulties. When at last success dawns on him, persons of a jealous nature seek to deprive him of the fruit of his labor. As protection against all these difficulties, obstacles, and perils in life, a believer is enjoined to invoke the help and assistance of the Lord of Falak, or dawn, to give him light when there is darkness all around, to protect him from the evil designs of mischief makers and the nefarious machinations of jealous persons. What a complete and comprehensive prayer. The last two surahs of the Quran may also specially refer to the time of the promised Messiah and Mahdi. Verse 4 of the present surah may refer to the eclipse of the sun and the moon, which, according to a well-known saying of the Holy Prophet ﷺ, were to take place in the time of the Mahdi. And the last two verses may refer to his enemies, who will create all sorts of difficulties for him and will burn with rage as they will see his mission making rapid progress. Hasidun, the envious one, may also refer to the Dajjal, the arch envier, who will give the promised Mahdi an obstinate fight. So this is a very concise and beautiful prayer for specifically the time that we are living in now, the latter days, when all the prophecies we see are being fulfilled around the coming of the Messiah, but at the same time would be the rising of the dawn to outstretch all the darkness that has come into the Muslim Ummah. And that darkness has hidden in it many envious people who are burning against the Jamaat and who have, since the coming of the Messiah, alayhi salam, over 100 years ago have been his enemies and continue to be, and Allah is protecting the Ummah. But what a glorious thing that this was prophesied to happen, as we've seen happen, and for over 100 years this dawn has has been on us, where we see the light spreading, and slowly by slowly, as the raising of the sun comes in the new day, we are also seeing that slowly the Muslims are coming towards the message bit by bit, and but at the same time, this is also a warning to the Muslims and those who accept the Messiah, that we should continuously pray against the plans and designs to destroy the light which Allah has destined to come into the world. And we should not be overtaken by those attacks to finish that light. We should pray that Allah may make us have that ability, that we never spiritually get enveloped or covered by that darkness, that we are always protected, and all those schemes and designs of those who are planning and who are doing such as they are, specifically now in Pakistan and also Al Jazeera, that the enemies of the Jamaat have been doing, and our beloved Huzur has been requesting us to continue to offer prayer, that may Allah, for those who are wise and just, that they may come to the right, and also that those who are just from among the Muslims, they change for the betterment, and also that we should pray that we are protected from those who are by nature not going to change, but we do know that that dawn is going to happen, that change is going to come about. So we should do at the same time the prayer for the Muslims in general, that they come to the light, they give up this tendency to follow the enemies or the Maulvis, and that they recognize that the Messiah came for the betterment of the Muslim Ummah. And we should, as Huzur recently also requested for prayer, that that we should pray for those who are not going to change, and who are have that shar in their heart, that enviousness in their heart, that want to destroy and are dangerous for the Jamaat, that Allah may punish them and remove them from our way, and that we will not have them in our way. Jazakumullah. Inshallah, we will continue with the final surah of the Holy Quran in my next dars. Jazakumullah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.